it. Back to Ronnie, who mans the point. Here's Sergei Zoltak into the middle. Dishes off. Kuba back in front. Kluche down. They score! Power play goal, and it's Sergei Zoltak.
And we are watching and witnessing the formula that just beat the Colorado Avalanche for Minnesota. Patient hockey and then stingy on the power play.
Through two to Morrison. Short-handed chance. Hauled down by Ronnie. Penalty coming up.
There it is. That's what they need right there.
And they still have possession of the puck in the Minnesota zone, trying to kill some time. And get a chance. Jovanovski scores! And Jovanovski! And Cliff Ronning incensed. He felt Minnesota had played the puck. All the Wild with the puck going to the net. Wes Walz in front scores! Wes Walz, the go-ahead goal. Less than 3 minutes into the third. Here's Walz again, unable to barge in. Gabrick's got it. Morrison watching Gabrick, who set up the goal. Shot scores! And he just set up another by Wes Walz.
And this line has been eating up the big line for the Canucks in this third period. With their speed and quick feet. Lots of time left here for the Canucks, but they got to continue to get the puck in deep.
Trying to get it in deep and get a change for Vancouver. Under 9 minutes remaining in the third period. Walz got caught up with Gabrick. Here's Naslund in. Scores! Ready to go from the face-off. Naslund backhand into the traffic. Fernandez, they score! 1.2 left on the clock, and the Canucks have tied it.
Naslund just finally ends up going to his backhand. Now in front you can see flat for some pretty good traffic. Where is the puck? No, it's open the whole time. The puck is wide open sitting in the crease. There it is. As Manny Fernandez loses sight with 1.2 seconds to go.
Matt Cook has his first of the playoffs, and for the first time in the Stanley Cup playoffs, the Vancouver Canucks are headed to overtime on a buzzer beater by Matt Cook. Waits, now his brother checks back in. Daniel holds, fires, Tim scores! Trent Klatt gets it out to May at center. Dupuis gathers it back in. Here's a chance, and Gabrick couldn't get it to Hendrickson, loose on the right side. Now Gabrick fires, scores! Oh, what a blast by Marian Gabrick, and he has his 5th goal of the playoffs. He said they underestimated our offensive talent in Florida, and nobody gives Minnesota credit for the offensive talent they have. Here's Kubarov on the line, Linden. Trevor Linden has Jovanovski, scores! As Kuba came down from his right point position, but couldn't get the shot away. There's a shot off target. Kuba at the side of the net. Penalized player back. They score! The penalty had ended, but Sergei Zoltak fires it into the net, and the Wild have a 2-1 lead on a Zoltak even-strength goal.
The puck will go back behind the net. And if you can keep an eye on Kluche, he peeks over his right shoulder, and the time he looks at the pass, it's too late. Let's not forget, Vancouver came back in game 1.
And came back from 2 goals down. Barron and Salo on the ice against Gabrick. Scores! Gabrick to Walz! And it's a 2-goal lead again here tonight for Minnesota. Sekerash hacking to Henrik. Henrik now gives way. Daniel back up top. Sammy Salo fires. Rebound. Loose. Holland scores! Matthias Holland. 92 seconds left. Short-handed. Now Naslund works it in. 50 seconds gone and a power play that hasn't got set. But now Naslund has it organized. Shot in traffic, scores! Morrison on the doorstep, and the Canucks strike first and have the lead. Interesting face-off alignment, and the Wild win the draw. They had two men, one of them Gabrick standing on the right side. Kuba scores! Power play goal, Philip Kuba ties it. Away, and it's kept in by Sopel. Now Naslund, Bertuzzi parks in front, and there's Jovanovski moving up again. Started back, he'll set up in front, there's the pass, there's the goal! And Jovanovski has his fifth of the Stanley Cup playoffs, and the Canucks lead 2-1.
And this is working very well for Vancouver. They got their power play going now. The Vancouver Canucks overload the zone. The zone here, Bertuzzi here, ties up Sekaras. Waltz can't come down enough.
10 minutes gone, second period. 2-1 Canucks. Here come the Wild. Zoltok to Gabrick, scores! Marian Gabrick! On the right side, Daniel Sedin. 5 assists in these playoffs. Henrik works it out. Under 20 seconds left in the power play. Deflection, scores! There's Daniel Sedin's first playoff goal of the year. There's Kuba. Cooley to center, a right wing pass through to Stevenson. Gabrick scores! Maybe a chance for the Canucks to bust out. And away goes Letowski. 3-on-2 rush. Letowski in front. Scores! Matt Cook! As the Wild got caught, Andre Zuzin 200 feet away as Cook ties the score. Trevor Letowski in the series. Grandma Red of the Letowski family made the trip today, and you can bet she's thrilled right now, but here comes Wes Walz. Across! Scores! They get it right back! And look who it is!
And here is the breakdown here as Matthias Olin tries to shovel the puck up boards instead of just passing it up to Bertuzzi, and that creates the 2-on-1 on the counter-attack.
That's textbook Wild hockey right there. Brendan Morrison to the point, shot, traffic in front, and Fernandez made the save. Great 4-on-4 work by the Canucks. Sopel again scores! Brent Sopel with the shot, wasn't redirected. It's tied at 2.
And here is the slot chance, and what a tip by Jovanovski. What a beautiful tip. Goes for a little skate, a little pumper.
Yeah, that's Park's back out. Richard Park right back out. Here's Morrison. Dishing Naslund. Sopel one time. Scores! Brent Sopel with Dowd and Park. Now Kluche out of the net. He'll send it around the boards. Knocked down by Dowd. Ricochets in front. They score! Richard Park got the carom. And the puck is in the net for the opening goal. Platt knocked it off Wall's stick. Great pressure here. Morrison takes a look. Gets it to Naslund again. Shot! Scores! Now Zoltok again. 10 seconds left. 4-on-3. Bouncing through the crease. And it's Gabrick up top. Running. Shot! Scores! Looked like it hit some of the traffic in front. Wasn't Brunette. It is a Wild go-ahead goal.
Gabrick with a good pass back to Ronning. There, right in front. I'm pretty sure Brunette touched this puck. As the Vancouver Canucks, or either that or Kluche just missed it.
This line with great pressure. Morrison spilled. And up ice comes Wes Walz. Fans in an uproar. Brunette's got a chance. In front. Rebound. Marshall scores. And it will be the third Minnesota goal. Mitchell.
Some ridiculous coverage by the Vancouver Canucks on the back check. As 4 Canucks chased the puck, and that left the late man wide open.
Jovanovski there. Sends it around. There's Willie Mitchell. Putting it deep. There's Brunette. Trying to come out in front. Backhand. Scores! Andrew Brunette. And it's 4-1 Minnesota.
Is Mark Crawford yank Cloutier here or not? Because Cloutier on this play is right out of it. The Wild suddenly, unbelievably, are up 4-1 here midway through the second.
Willie Mitchell drew an assist on the 4th Minnesota goal. He got it to Walls. Stevenson moves up. Jeremy Stevenson. Shot, scores! Marion Gaborik. And it's 5-1 Minnesota. Seventh time in Canuck history that they have surrendered 4 in a playoff period. And here may be another running. Robbed by Cloutier, rebound, scores, and there's a record goal scored by a former Canuck, Cliff Ronning, as it really unravels here in Vancouver. Tonight and put on it. Here's a goal. Henrik chops it in. A last-minute goal here in the second to take a little of the sour taste out of their mouth.
Well, that's a 4-goal lead now for the Wild.
The puck kept in by Olin. And knocked away. Walls with a break. Here's Wes Walls down the ice. Down the trailer. Walls scores. Short-handed. 7-2. Minnesota, and Wes Walls has a 3-final PK shift. Cuba headmans the puck. Walls got it, and there's a shot, kick there, rebound. Brunette scores. Andrew Brunette, another late power play goal. Joel Tuck, Stevenson, stopped by Cloutier. Stevenson's had some chances. Gaborik plays it up top. Sekerash fires, scores! Puck sent down the ice, Linden after it. Beaten to the puck by Mitchell. Now Laxinen scampering into the Vancouver zone, comes up with a puck, looks for Ronning across. Hendrickson scores! Darby Hendrickson, his first on the postseason. Bertuzzi, Morrison, Naslund back out. 30 seconds left. Power play. Scores! Jovanovski has another power play goal. His 7th goal of the playoffs. His 4th with the man advantage and a little life with 11:03 to go.
Will this give the Canucks the life they're looking at here? We're sitting there for a split second.
Jovanovski's 7th from Naslund and Morrison. Running to Laxinen. Scores! With it, gave it away, running, knocked off his stick, they score! Andrew Brunette's got another. 5-1 Wild. On the net, Ruutu. Jarkko Ruutu with some traffic in front. Reed is causing some trouble. Sopel, Olin, crisscross, shot, scores! Matthias Olin let it go! Let's see if they can do it again here. Lead pass, Bertuzzi in lone. Bertuzzi scores!
He scores, and that's been a bonus as far as I am concerned for the Canucks. Just the way he's played throughout this series, he's been so physical. And here's the ride he gave Wes Walls that's really slowed him down. And once again, there is the goal.
2, goal top, trying to dig it free, and it does come loose. Malik battling. Puck in front, they score! Oh, a weird one. As the puck sailed in front, Cloutier never knew it was in the net. And the Wild are on the board with 4:30 left in the second. Turn back. Black gets a piece of Kuba. Now Walls. Up ahead it goes. Laxinen. Into the Vancouver zone, in front, off a skate, scores! Wes Walz scores the goal into an almost open net, and we are tied at 2.
Give Bertuzzi something on a point shot on that situation when he's behind the net, because you know the Wild are jamming the front of the net.
Here's a quick counter by the Wild. Darby Hendrickson scores! Darby Hendrickson, the former Canuck, has given Minnesota a 3-2 lead with 5:12 left. On the other side, 15 seconds left in the Minnesota power play. Now Zoltok coming out in front, shot, scores on the rebound. Dupuis, his second of the night, and it's 4-2 Minnesota. Seven seconds left in the penalty to Bertuzzi. Trevor Linden puts it to the front of the net, loose there. Bertuzzi, one whack, another. Rollison down, and it won't go in. So many high points for Vancouver coming to a close, and the unlikeliest Western Conference final matchup, the Minnesota Wild